mean, the obvious, I'm a Black woman, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister. And then I just try to be like love and light. Like I really try to give out love and light into the world, so. I really wish I could say something like I listen to a certain song or, meditate or do something really profound, but a deadline really gets me in the zone for designing. I mean, when you have that time where you need to have something done, it's easy to get in the zone then. Progress over perfection. In our industry, I think we always try to be perfect. We try to put out the perfect set of drawings. We try to specify the furniture exactly right. And what I've noticed is that there's always going to be that one little thing that you need help with. And so I think the progress and know that it's not going to always be perfect is something that I'm learning, continuing to learn, and the best advice I've been given. Be curious, not judgmental. And I know that quote has been popularized from Ted Lasso, but it's something that I liked it before Ted Lasso. I'll just like to say that. But it is something that I'm always curious. I'm always like trying to figure out things and listen to people. And why judge? I mean, you're probably judging yourself harder than anybody else can judge you. So why be judgmental when you can just be curious and learn more about people? Listening. I think that's a big skill. And then being able to manage your time and expectations. You've heard the quote that Beyonce has the same 24 hours as we do. But, does she? But she has a team behind her too. And so I think being able to work in a team and then being able to implement design is also a good part of it. So I would ask them how to set boundaries. I think that's one thing that we, as in our design careers, that we don't have a lot of boundaries. So then I would also tell them to take care of your physical self, your well-being, your mind, your physical body. We, as designers, end up running ourselves ragged a lot, and we stay up late, we eat at our desks, we drink too much coffee, we do all the things that we try to tell our clients not to do. So I would definitely tell you to take care of your physical body because you want to stay in the industry for a long time. So your mind and your physical self is important. Once we all start to return to work or into the office, we still are on Zoom calls. We're still kind of having that virtual interaction. I think the leaders are missing that that the spaces do need to be accommodating for people who are having those Zoom calls and needing to have that kind of heads down. So maybe identifying where they can step away, because if you're at home, you have your whole living room or dining room or whatever office space you have, and it's your space and you're quiet. I am hoping that in 10 years that the workplace is going to be more about like wellness of the individual. When you go there, that you can have your different work styles and that you can figure out like what works best for me, kind of going back to if I do need some heads down space. A lot of places are implementing that into their actual already into their designs. But I go back to thinking about us as designers. Like sometimes we design these spaces that do all these things, but we don't do them for ourselves. And so I'm hoping when I think about the workspace, I think about my personal workspace. So I'm always going to go back to it for a designer. And so I think that if we can actually implement some of those things into our work styles, that would be awesome. I really like that we get to help people heal. And the spaces that we design, actually, that it's going to help somebody in their well-being and heal from whatever they're going through. I've personally been in a lot of healthcare spaces in the recent years, and so I feel like that if I can be a small part, like they don't have to worry about what they're sitting on or where they're sleeping. I mean, I've slept on those recliners and slept in those little pull-out beds before, and if us as designers can help that small piece of what the person's going through, then, I mean, we've made our day.